Step, step, step. Oh, hey there. You should probably hit that. Oh, and you definitely ring-a-ding that.
There we go. Finally got that circuit board out of you. You know, Spring Bonnie, you were my least favorite, but your new counterpart is so much better. Too bad you didn't get to live to see him. To be fair, you'd have probably hated him anyway. Guess what, Freddy? I'm making pancakes in the sky! You can't make pancakes in the sky. I found what you're missing. Whatever they took out of you, I have retrieved from Spring Bonnie. I'm going to reprogram it, and it should put you back in a fully operational state. I love bacon. Not as much as I do the floury goodness of a pancake in my mouth. You haven't been putting pancakes in your mouth, have you, Freddy? I do what I want. I am the law. Oh, God.
Good evening, Mr. Upton.
Coulda knocked. Jesus, you're like a ghost.
I knocked twice.
Sorry. Guess I didn't hear it. I was too busy, I guess, kind of talking to myself, really.
Yeah. You like your new place?
It is amazing, Nathan. The things I'm going to be able to do in this building trumps everything that I was doing in my little office space. I'm going to have this thing manufacturing metals, bending pipes, making my own circuits. It's going to be beautiful.
It's pretty empty. Bare bones construction.
Well, I got it on the cheap. Well, it was abandoned for many years. My father actually always drew by it after work. He used to work on like little things here and there in buildings. He put heating and air units basically in them. And I always wanted to buy it. So, a lot of empty space, was cheap, and a lot of room to work with, as you can see. I did not spare any expense.
Well, Mr. Afton, you definitely can just do whatever you want with this space.
Oh, of course. That is the plan. Which reminds me, here you go, Nathan. Model 10.
Interesting.
Everything you need there, from the basic programming to its operational systems, are there. It, however, has some quirks that I'm sure your people are going to want to work out, but it works via remote. So if you want to set new programs, it's easy as 1, 2, 3, and the line of code you want to put in. The green button puts it in, well, more of a, how do we say, protective mode. It'll scan the area for threats, and if there is any, it'll take them down. Red is the kill button. You don't want to press that red button unless you want whoever is on the other end of it to cease existing. Yellow button is the off button, and the cyan bluish button, well, let's hope that you never have to use it.
Thank you, Mr. Afton. I'm pretty sure the technicians will get their ideas flowing for it.
Oh, and about the other things you wanted me to work on. It's also remote, so if you don't mind. This is the windmill to make perpetual energy in, well, your place of business. If you don't mind, point the remote at it and click it, if you will.
Oh.
This, well, it goes by pretty fast, but this is how the animatronics' arms work, how they open their grips and how they release them. And the next slide, if you will. Right there, in the middle of the city, is where I'm going to put my new building.
This is very, very interesting, Mr. Afton.
Oh, of course, of course.
So is this him?
Oh, that? You think I built you a pile of scraps to send the AIA? I'm sure if I sent them that withered Freddy, they'd have my head. No. What I built you is far more complicated than just some simple animatronic. It's
swing?
different. Oh, that's for my kid Elizabeth. She's been asking for me to build her a play set. So is Chris.
Oh.
So that's for them.
Your wife did mention that you've been working a lot, and the kids have been missing you.
You've been talking to my wife. I have anything to worry about, Nathan?
No, Mr. Afton, I'm too busy to even think about having a family. Is this number 10?
You said you had a son.
That was the past, Mr. Afton. The past.
I'm sorry. I know how it is to... for people
Don't
to-
be. It wasn't like bad things happen, just diseases come along.
Yeah.
And human body can only function so long on tons of medication.
That's how my mom passed, actually. But besides the past, the future is looking bright, Nathan. I
Very
have
bright.
everything that you've asked for. And by your model account, I'd like to introduce you to Model 10.
He looks like he looks all jumbled together.
Oh, yes. Yes, he is. Made out of the scraps you see around you.
Interesting.
Well, they're going to like it this way. He can fit in different areas, and his whole body can turn into one being, slithering down places, getting into where you need him. Say you want to drop this man in, well, an attack field, let's say. He scans to see where all the bombs are, and he gets into a vent. In that vent, he can mold around it, not only so they can't hear him, but also so that he can fit. He's large enough where he can fit into any space and cause major damage. I'd be careful if I were you. That metal is pretty strong. That's the only thing that I actually, put in him that's different. My animatronics are based with an aluminum, structure because I want them to be lightweight. But Model 10 is made with the toughest steel that money can buy. That's what your company wanted. That's what I delivered. If you're worried about his animatronic-like features, I promise you they can change it if they want. I thought it looked quite threatening, though.
Yeah, like I said, the technicians will be taking care of it. I'm, however, just the messenger and mailman.
Well, I'd be careful. Put him in the trunk. He'll fit, even if he has to shift forms a little. The remote, it controls him. So when you want to, press the top button and tell him what you want to do. He does not have a voice box. However, you can add one if you would like to communicate with him. He doesn't have any sentient AI technology. Per our agreement, he will do what you ask, but he will not learn from it. In case the AIA was scared that he would learn from all of what you guys want to do with him. Replicate him or whatever.
Mr. Afton, that is exactly what we wanted, and I'm pretty sure I can convince them that's exactly what they got.
It's good.
So, top button, this one?
Yeah, and then you should just be able to talk to him.
Alright. Was it just a Model 10 is his name?
Model 10 is what's on the blueprints because he's the 10th model of the animatronics that I've designed. Technically, if I had to put a name to him, I think it would be better called Molten Freddy. MF, if you will.
I mean, it certainly fits. He's a conglomeration of a lot of different Fazbear Entertainment properties.
Yeah, but your company won't be able to tell the difference. See, I stripped everyone of something that they had that was unique. You see, the frame for these animatronics were more hefty when we put them in. Oh, and Henry must be missing him.
I did see him when I went to visit Henry.
Henry was also the abusive type. See, when the animatronics learn, they learn your patterns. Like Freddy here. I bet he has learned about you a little bit too. Hello, Integra. Would you like a pancake?
No, thank you. And Nathan is just fine.
All right, Mr. Nathan. See? I do worry, though. About that whole legacy thing I was talking about. But my family's safe,
Legacies.
right?
As safe as you or anyone else on this planet can make them.
Yeah, that's very true.
Anyway, this button. Molten Freddy, follow. Good day, Mr. Afton.
Good day, Nathan. If you need anything else, I'm sure they'll send you.
Hopefully they don't. I'll give them your contact information as well, if you don't mind.
No problem. I like hearing from you, though. Make sure if they need anything, they send you.
Will do, Mr. Afton. Good day, Freddy.
Good. I cannot finish sentence. My brain feels like mush. You don't have a brain. You have programming and wires. I feel like I can freely think. Does that not mean my mind is ever expanding? I do not have time to get into if you really exist right now, Freddy. It's time to fix you, buddy. Fix me? I'm broken? A little bit. But after I'm done, I'll put you back together and we'll get you on stage with your friends. What about Molten Freddy? It doesn't matter. He's not a part of our family. He's property of the AIA. Oh. Hello? Who is this?
Hey, honey.
Oh. Hey, Claire. Did you get a new phone?
Yeah, the other one kind of broke.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's good anyway. Don't want Nathan harassing you anymore. Heard he came by the house. You're not getting too friendly with him, are you, honey?
Of course not.
Okay. Claire.
When are you coming home? The kids wanted to see you before we moved. We're packing the boxes now.
I should be home tonight. Tell Chris and Elizabeth that I'll be home tonight to help pack and move into our new house. Aren't you excited? It's everything you've ever dreamed of, right? The big house on the hill, no worries in the world about the financial troubles of our life.
As excited as we can be.
I guess something's just not sitting right with me. Just don't know what it is. Listen, honey, not to hang up and run, but I gotta go, okay? I'll see you tonight. Love you.
Love you too. I'll see you tonight.
Freddy. Yes, Mr. Afton. Do you think I've made the right choices? I don't think it matters if you've made the right choices. You've made the choices to better your family and yourself. You would have never made it this far without the help of the AIA. What they do with your weapon is out of your control. Einstein made the atom bomb, and he said it was his biggest mistake. I just hope I don't live to see my biggest mistake. I'm sure it'll be fine, sir.